Welcome back inside the College Park Center. Ready to start quarter number 4. Dallas trails by 2. And Siobhan caught up with Latricia Trammell just a moment ago.
Coach Latricia Trammell, what did you like from your team in that third quarter? I think playing more together, you know, moving the ball east to west that we talked about. Don't get in the ball stuck just to one side and try to go one-on-one, use your teammates. Right now, again, we're outscoring them 20-14 in this third, and so we got to really make a big punch right here in the start of the fourth. And my last question is, any chest bumps for Jaylen Brown in your get her, set it down, pray.
All right, we've got a dandy. Caitlin Clark played 5 minutes in that third quarter for Indiana, only took 1 shot, did not score. Both teams going with what we would consider second teamers. And the turnover, Brown takes it away.
Let's go, Lakers.
Here McCowan back in. Enrique with 5 on the shot clock. Works on Berger. The shot she wanted the foul, not going to get it. Smith pulls away the rebound. And the steal. Here comes Enrique. On the drive, count it.
Yeah, Enrique was not too happy about that last call that she didn't get. Turning up the defense. I see you, Enrique.
I mean, you look at Enrique last year, 68 steals. She is very good defensive player. Worked hard on it last season. And Indiana increases the lead to 2. 64-62. Here is Brown. Lobs it inside. Tierra McCowan, nice job trying to keep Smith off her shoulder, and Sexton.
Yeah, Enrique just picking up Grace Berger at half court, getting the steal, able to take it and finish for 2.
Dallas will have it. Trying to knock this game up. The only exhibition game for the Dallas Wings. Indiana will have 1 more. Brown with 3. A little hand-to-hand combat in the post, and Tierra McCowan's going to be fouled.
Well, and Dallas got lucky on that one because I see where Jaylen Brown is trying to go. Tierra McCowan with Victoria Saxton-Gardner on the block. That should be an advantage for Dallas. But JB needs to get a better angle to throw that, try to get that pass into Tierra.
And Dallas with a chance to tie it up or even take the advantage. Natasha Howard, yes, for the 3. Dallas has the lead.
Natasha said, I can still shoot that thing.
Now she had 19 made 3s last season. Caldwell to hesitation. Correa, no. Alani Correa, the rookie out of Florida. Poor Tierra McCowan was way deep.
Yeah. Well, there's not much Saxton can do with that. And Natasha Howard just doing what she has always done. That is stepping up, knocking it down.
Howard had an incredible season last year, career high best assists per game. But the big game for her was versus Las Vegas. She had 32 and 10 in that contest. In the game that Dallas beat Las Vegas, Latricia Trammell and I were talking about it the other day. She says, you know, I think that may have been the turning point of our season. Our players realized we could play with the big teams. Into the hands of Uzun. Brown. Quickly getting into Howard. Goes one way, goes the other, can't get it. Correa with the rebound. Caitlin Clark set to check back into the lineup for Indiana. Here's Berger. Enrique, that's her. I saw that coming. You saw the hand on the back on that one. That is Enrique's third personal foul. Clark coming back into the lineup. Clark with 16 points, a couple of rebounds, and an assist today.
Well, Caitlin didn't play much that third quarter because she picked up her fourth foul. So Coach Sides was like, need you to sit down just for a minute.
Nice reverse, no. Kiera McCowan the rebound. 9 of Caitlin Clark's 10 field goal attempts have been from beyond the arc. She's made 4 of them, by the way. Dallas with the advantage. Boy, again, McCowan has the post covered up. Brown has it poked away by the quick hands of Erica Wheeler.
Yeah, and I wish Tiara would have just stayed on ball side on the block and post up because JB was absolutely looking to go inside to big girl.
Shot clock at 4.5. Howard will trigger it in. Enrique wanted it, got it. Pump fake, no. Offensive rebound. No basket. Foul before.
He called a jump ball?
A jump ball, I think, yeah.
Okay.
And it's going to be a jump ball. Take a look at it, maybe we can figure out why.
Well, I think Victoria Saxton had a lot of ball, but someone else kind of had a lot of forearm.
You know, you look at Victoria Sexton in her second year, she's competitive, but she was one of 5 drafted in the 3rd round last year that was still on the roster at the end of the year. She did a nice job last season. Deep in the corner, no. Kiera McCowan pulls down the rebound. That is her 10th. I tell you, T-Mac getting some minutes too. She's up to 18. Enrique's played 30. Brown and Howard both plus 20. And that's going to be out.
Time on the floor.
Stephanie Suarez will come into the lineup for Dallas. We got a timeout. The Wings lead it by 1. We'll introduce you with the newest member of our broadcast team after the break. Welcome back inside the College Park Center. I want to introduce again our semi-newest members. Did games with us last year. Fran Harris will be joining our broadcast team this year, along with Cheryl Swoops and the Hall of Famer Nancy Lieberman. And we want to wish the best to our colleague for the last 8 years, Reagan Peebly, now with the LA Sparks as general manager. Good to have you back again, Fran.
Good to see you. Hey, Cheryl Swoops.
What's up, Fran Harris?
But we got a Texas Tech and a Texas thing going on here.
It might get crazy.
We like each other now. We didn't back then.
That's good.
Ron, I'm starting to not like her because she got my comfy chair over here.
Okay, yeah, I know. Now, there's a standing rule, and you can call Coach Peebly. You got to give me M&M's during games.
Oh, okay.
You know that.
I knew that.
Yeah,
That's
Plain or peanut?
it doesn't matter.
Okay.
You know.
All right, I got you.
Fran, your thoughts so far on this game and the play of Caitlin Clark?
Listen, early in the first half, it felt like a playoff atmosphere.
Right?
I mean, what is going on? This is feeling like it's down to September or October. Great competition at this point.
I was tired. I was like, I need a water break.
Yes, absolutely.
Here is Caitlin Clark. They jumped out on her with Tiara McCowan. That is a huge mismatch.
Number 15, Tiara McCowan.
How about this?
Squad.
The Houston Comets. Let's see. Okay. I know 2 of you.
Yeah,
and I know the legend Van Chancellor, former broadcast partner.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a pretty good team.
That was pretty.
What made
decent.
that team so good, you 2? Outside Clark again.
Is that Clark? I looked off.
I know. I looked off too. So I don't know. Yeah, I think so.
It was
Yeah,
5 of 10 from beyond the arc. Caitlin Clark, 19.
Stop it, Caitlin.
Brown tries to match. No, Clark the rebound. They've got numbers, and she will wisely hold it up. Nice. That quick pass. Suarez picks it off. And the foul's going to be on Wheeler. Now, since you both turned away, we'll show you a replay. How's that?
Well, I heard the swish, but I didn't know who it was. But that is absolutely absolutely what she does from deep.
All day long, my brother is sitting with me, and he said she just changed uniforms. Like, it's the same thing, same dangerous player that changed uniform, went from black to navy.
Obviously, you both were in the WNBA. How long before there's a book? I mean, we have the book from college on Caitlin Clark. How long before they say, okay, we've got to do X, Y, and Z defensively? I'll start with you, Cheryl.
We've got to do X, Y, and Z defensively on Caitlin?
Yeah, I mean, when do they start understanding more about her?
Oh, no, now. No, seriously, so here's what I think. The championship game, even the semis, with the way UConn and Nika Mule defended Caitlin, and then with South Carolina, Raven Johnson, I thought they kind of had the blueprint, right? When she's going right, this is what she wants to do. When she's going left, this is what she wants to do. I think the only difference will be she will have more of that type of defense on a nightly basis versus just in the championship game.
Yeah, and I agree. I think bigger, faster, stronger, better is what she's going to see every night. You know, she may have gotten that kind of defense in the playoffs in the NCAA tournament, but every single night, every arena she goes to, she's getting bigger, faster, stronger, better ballers.
Tiara McCallum picked up her 4th personal foul, by the way. I mean, you look at Aaliyah Boston, for instance, last year at the beginning of the year, she played a lot of one-on-one. People started to figure out how to defend her. And then Aaliyah Boston, to her credit, became a pretty good passer, which is her goal this year to become even better.
Well, that was one thing I talked to Aaliyah about earlier. So when you come into the W, players are going to respect you, but players are also going to go at you.
Right.
And I think with Aaliyah last year, and to all of her credit, she came in, she did what she was supposed to do, but you have to know you have to get better. Because players are now going to understand your game, what you do, so you have to find ways to get better every single year.
And that's Caitlin, too. She's got to go deeper in her bag. She's got to figure out what else she has in that arsenal and that toolkit to get past some of these great defenders that are sometimes going to be 6'3", 6'4".
Oh, slick pass from Clark on the inside. And that's one of the things General Manager Lynn Dunn was talking about. Caitlin Clark's hands are strong and good. She can make a pass, but make it hard.
Yeah, that's the part of her game that people say that folks are underestimating. Caitlin Clark has that shot, but she's one of the best assist women in the WNBA. Looking forward to seeing her the rest of the season.
We got a timeout with 3:51 to play. We'll be back to Arlington after this. I want to thank Fran Harris for stopping by. You'll be able to see her throughout the season along with Nancy Lieberman and, of course, Cheryl Swoop, who joins us now. I think the young ladies that are in attendance tonight have gotten exactly what they came to see. Caitlin Clark shining.
Well, I think they got good basketball. They may have come to see Caitlin, but they got a great show from J.C. Sheldon, from Jaylen Brown, and we still have 3.5 minutes to go in this game.
Let's see who gets the minutes. They allow, again, Kalani to repost Boston. A piece of it. Kalani continues to work, and a foul is going to be called. See, that is something that the great Hugh B. Brown taught me. If some post kicks it out, let him repost again and get it back down in there.
Yeah, well, because sometimes it's not going to be there on that first play, right? Steph doing a nice job of finding Kalani. Kalani stays with it. I would have loved for her to maybe kick it out, even though she. Oh, I thought she got it. I thought it was a foul.
I thought it was a foul too. I think Jenna Cross is going to talk to him about that. Sellout crowd on hand tonight. Now they're going to talk about it. We both thought it was a foul. And they're going to say, no, it was a D to jump ball. Again, the Dallas Wings will be making probably 5 cuts tomorrow. I want to say probably, because they have time. Ball bounced around into the hands of Clark. The lead is 3. Indiana has led by as many as 11. The biggest lead for the Wings, 4. Clark from way downtown. The scoop and the score for Erica Wheeler.
Erica Wheeler has looked really good in this game tonight. Dallas needs to get back to playing that defense that they played in the third quarter.
Natasha Howard launches and rolls over the 3, her second of the ball game.
This is when the OG shows up. Natasha Howard said, "Hold on a minute, y'all."
This is where the players are saying, this is not an exhibition game. We want to win.
Absolutely.
Wheeler. Now they have to switch, and that's going to be a foul on Enrique. A little bit of a hook on Boston. Let's go back to Flash.
Well, Sev doing a nice job of finding Natasha Howard just wide open from behind the arc. Not really sure what kind of defense that was that Indiana was playing, because Natasha Howard has proven she can knock down that shot.
Well, it's the kind of defense that'll make Coach Sides go nuts. Brought her in to build culture, to build defense. Christy Sides has done an outstanding job. Finished her collegiate career playing at Louisiana Tech in Ruston. 2.5 left in the ball game. Clark. Nice feed, Boston to Smith, rejected, no. Brown thought she had all ball.
Oh, I don't know. JB. Great ball movement by Indiana. Aaliyah diving, finding. Oh, I don't know. Jada looked like she got that up top.
Dallas is going to challenge it. So they're going to go over and take a look at it and see if that was indeed a block with 2:19 to play in the ball game, and it's just a 2-point lead. Everybody's staring up at the big board here at the college. Natasha, that looked pretty clean to me.
Yeah. If it wasn't Natasha, that angle looked like JB got all ball.
Veronica Burton got the start at point guard this season in her 3rd year. Did a good job at the beginning of the ball game. But again, both coaches saying we've got to evaluate players. Yes, we want to win. As we look at it one more time.
That's Natasha Howard. I think Natasha got her on the face.
It's just hard to tell on that angle if Tosh got her. Both Christy Sides, Latricia Trammell talking about how this is a big test to see where they are. Kind of a barometer game where you are in camp, is it not?
Oh, absolutely it is. And, you know, it's different for Dallas. You know, they only have one preseason game. And it's one thing to evaluate talent in training camp and practice against each other. But the way you can really evaluate that talent and figure out what you need, what you're missing, who you want to keep is when you're going up against someone else.
The challenge is unsuccessful. The Dallas challenge is unsuccessful.
Unsuccessful. She loses her challenge, and she has no more challenges on that other time.
So LT loses the challenge, no more left. Jaylen Brown and Enrique still pleading their case for their head coach. I love it. And at the line, it's going to be Nalissa Smith. Look at this Indiana team. The culture, night and day from 2023. Started to build it during the season. This year, players stayed around. They worked out. This is a good, solid core of players for Indiana. Second youngest team in the league last year.
And this is all without Kelsey Mitchell.
Exactly. Once again, Kelsey Mitchell tweaking an ankle. Damiris Dantas not playing. Katie Lou Samuelson tweaked an ankle. 20 for Smith. Enrique, yes. 14 for Enrique.
It's so pretty.
2 minutes. Go inside of 2 to play in the ball game. Boston, Kalani Brown kind of got turned around, but got the loose ball into the hands of Sev Uzun, the 26-year-old rookie out of Turkey. Second Turkish player to play in the WNBA.
Oh, Natasha Howard, Caitlin Clark on her on the block. You got to get it to her.
2 to shoot. Brown's going to be fouled by Lexi Hall. Yeah, there was an open player down there.
Well, Natasha Howard saw the mismatch, so she was trying to get down to the block. But Jaylen Brown, who I'm not mad about it because she has had the hot hand, decides to put it on the deck, and she draws the foul.
Grab your friends, youth team, local nonprofit, or business associates and make it to group night out at the Wings games this summer. Groups of 10 or more, you're going to receive discounted prices. Have the opportunity to participate in on-court experiences such as high-fiving players, receiving an autographed ball, and more. All you got to do is email tickets@dallaswings.com. That's tickets@dallaswings.com, or visit Ticket Central on dallaswings.com for more details. Don't want to miss any of the action this season. 8th tie of the ball game, 75 seconds left. Caitlin Clark will try to untie the game. The numbers for Clark tonight. I'd say the debut has been successful.
Well, and even though it's a preseason game, right? It's not regular season, it's a preseason game. But for any player, especially a rookie, it's nice to be able to come in and have that type of game, those types of numbers, because it does a lot for your confidence.
21 for Caitlin Clark. On top to Enrique. Tosh was open underneath with 5 to shoot. Enrique, the floater, baseline, got it!
That's off, Enrique, and she's looking for the foul.
Enrique's got 14, knots it up at 76.
I mean, well, you knew Enrique was going to work with the ball in her hands. That is tough. Nice little one-footer runner, fade away.
Here is Clark. Told us today she's grateful for having the opportunity. She loves all the activities she's had. And the hoopla for 3. No. Smith tried to take it away from Howard. 34 seconds to play in regulation. Clark on the drive, and she is going to have it knocked away. No foul, that was a block. Welcome to the W.
Well, Natasha Howard has been patrolling the paint all day. That might have been off of Caitlin's head. Seriously.
It was. It doesn't look like it was.
but they gave it to Indiana.
Yeah. Well, Natasha's making her case.
Tasha has patrolled the paint the whole game today.
As she said, her parents are going to be watching on TV. They might be nervous. Here it is again.
It's a great block by Tosh.
Looks all ball to me. They'll have 2 to shoot. 26.7 left on the game clock. What I like about Caitlin Clark today, the way she handled the media was so impressive. She said the pressure has always been there, but she's just going to go about things the way she always has. So let's talk about this. 26.7. They have 2 to shoot. Give us some strategy.
Okay, so it's Indiana's ball, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Right? I mean, you can never go wrong with throwing some type of a lob inside to Aaliyah Boston, Melissa Smith. 2 seconds on the shot clock. There's enough time for a catch and shoot.
Well, Dallas will get the ball back, but they are now out of timeouts. No challenges remaining. Indiana still with 1 timeout left. Clark will trigger the inbounds pass.
Some kind of lob to the basket.
Tried to sneak it inside, taken away. Uzun had it. Shot clock goes off. Or did they call a foul?
Shot clock violation.
And it was a shot clock violation. I was watching Latricia Trammell. She didn't seem happy.
Which time?
Yeah. So Dallas will have it with 23.4 left in regulation. Check that 24.7. They added a second.
Good D by Seth. Okay, are we going to overtime?
Well, we might. Not Latricia Trammell. What a job she did last year. And what stood out off the basketball court for the Dallas Wings last season, the players loved the coaching staff, starting with LT.
Well, LT came into the Dallas Wings organization, and she understood what she kind of wanted the identity of the team to be. And what I love is how the energy that she brings and how she just gets in there with the players. And the players have so much love and respect for her that they want to play hard for her. They want to win for her. And the season they had last year was very impressive. But I look for Dallas to not only do what they did last year, but possibly even more.
And Christy Sides now team has to go on defense. Again, Dallas, they gave Dallas a timeout back. So both teams have a timeout remaining. Here is Caitlin Clark. Started out with a fury. It's just invigorating the crowd.
We know there are lots of fans in the arena with their number 22 Iowa Caitlin Clark t-shirts on, and she did not disappoint those fans that came to see her. And what a great night for not only Caitlin in Indiana, but for JC, for Jalen, for the Wings. And when you look at the fans and the environment and the atmosphere, it is so electric in this arena for a preseason game.
It is loud. Sev Uzun will inbound the ball for Dallas. Jalen Brown on there with Howard, Kalani Brown, and Arike. Kalani trying to get position on Boston. Arike will hold it up. Now with 10, Arike moves. Arike on Hull. Arike, step back for the lead. Got it! Enrique, 9 points in the fourth quarter.
Listen, Enrique, I see you. That is a nasty little hezzy crossover step back, nothing but net. Well, it got a little bit of rim, but this shot right here, oh, that's tough.
Oh, that's nasty. That is just sick. We've seen it happen time and time again with Enrique here in Dallas.
My goodness.
No
you know what?
surprise.
That wasn't sick. That was stanky.
Got to get another look at that with just 3 seconds left.
You talk about being confident in just your game, your shot.
Yeah.
It didn't really matter how she shot the ball the whole game. Was there ever a doubt or a question who was going to have the ball in their hands and take the shot at the end of the game?
Watched her this summer work out here at the College Park Center in the practice courts. Intense workouts every week for Enrique in the offseason. She is focused. She's the hardest worker in practice. Pays attention to everything going on for this team. So now will Clark get it with 3?
Well, so J.C. Sheldon back in the game for defensive purposes on Caitlin Clark now.
Hall will trigger it. Looking for Wheeler. Got it. With 2. Shot at the buzzer. Not going to do it for Caitlin Clark. Enrique Ogunbowale with the game winner. Caitlin Clark not able to get the shot that would have given them the lead. And Dallas, in their only exhibition game, they win the final 79-76. Caitlin Clark, by the way, still an impressive evening. 21 points, 3 rebounds, a couple of assists. But Enrique really showed us that she is the Dallas Wings.
So Enrique showed us that she is her. I see you. What a shot.
So a lot of smiles, and for good reason. But you have to talk about the game that Caitlin Clark had. She didn't get the last shot, but she showed us everything that we thought she would have. But it was Enrique. Enrique ending up with 19 points in the ball game. Siobhan standing by with her right now.
Great mid-season form with the crossover and the step back there. Take me through that play.
Yeah, I wouldn't say mid-season form. Thank God I made that. That was the only 3 of the game, but team handle business. I mean, first game, it's always pretty tough, but everybody handle business. Just thank God I made that one.
And talk about your team tonight, and especially the play of the rookies. J.C. Sheldon, Jalen Brown, they played outstanding.
Yeah, I mean, we have a bright future. Like I said, that obviously wasn't our best game, but it's the first, game of the season. We just getting our feet wet. We got a lot to improve on, but I'm glad we won at home.
Go enjoy your team.
So Enrique gets the game winner. Latricia Trammell gets the victory, albeit an exhibition game. Now the tough business starts for Latricia. Let's check in with Cheryl, standing by now with Caitlin Clark. Cheryl.
All right, Caitlin, your first WNBA game, was it everything you expected it to be? I know it wasn't the outcome you wanted, but tell us, how did you feel about your first performance?
Yeah, I thought we played really hard. Just a great atmosphere for women's basketball. I think it's a good kickoff to the WNBA season. I think the way we played, there's some things we could have executed a little better. I thought we could have got into our offense a little bit better. The pace was amazing. That's fun basketball. People like to watch, but overall, definitely what I expected.
Yeah, so what do you take away from this game? Besides the fact that you guys didn't walk out of here with a W, what do you take away from this game that you want to improve on moving forward?
I think just the little things. I think knowing when to push in transition and knowing when to slow up and run our offense a little bit better. I think overall our defense was pretty good. good. I thought we could have gotten better in some areas. I thought we could have passed the ball a little bit better, but overall, you know, a lot to learn from. These are good learning experiences for us. You know, this doesn't count. Go back and watch the film. Film doesn't lie, and learn from that.
All right, thanks. Good luck the rest of the season.
I think everybody's got Caitlin fever. What a night tonight. Sellout crowd at the College Park Center at Arlington. Caitlin Clark ending up with 21 points, but comes up on the short end of the stick. The final, courtesy of Arike Ogunbowale's big-time shot, 79-76 for Cheryl Swoop, Siobhan Herndon, and our entire crew in Arlington, Texas. I'm Ron Thulin. Thanks so much for watching. Up next, the regular season of Dallas Wings basketball and the WNBA.